That looks pretty good. We're just getting set up, guys. All right. We're going to put a night crawler on this one. We got a big old fat night crawler to stick on there. Woohoo. I dropped a worm. I hope everybody's having a good day. Get that guy out there and see what happens. Let's see, let's turn you a little bit to the right. Just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that looks good. So we're just getting started, guys, so bear with me here. Lines in the water. All right, that's a good cast. Not real deep with this one, but that's okay. Some of the other ones will be a lot deeper. Okay, that's on the bottom. You guys can see that. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna let that settle. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Getting the second line set up right now. We're going to use some power bait on this one. Some good old-fashioned power bait. I don't know how many trout I've actually caught on this. It's like hard to count at this point. I've caught like, I don't know, a few thousand rainbow trout on pink power bait. That doesn't mean I'm going to catch one right now. I'm just saying. I have caught an army of rainbow trout on this bait. Perfect. Got some distance on that one. Still dropping. Deep. Still going. On the bottom. That's a deep hole right there we're in. That's why this is a decent spot to fish. want that drag too tight because big fish will just run. The big fish will just run here. Highly oxygenated water. Okay, that's good. Get the slack out of this guy. See what happens here. I'm too far from the screen to see the comments right now, guys. I'll be up there in a minute. That's pretty good. That's good. Just taking a little bit of tension off of that one. That's like perfect. We're looking good, guys. All right, now rod number 3. I think I'm gonna go Nightcrawler on this one. Let's see here. I'm gonna go kind of in between these two. Just kind of lobbed it out there. Didn't really send it out as far as I could. No, that's not gonna work. I need to get myself some decent rod holders for up here. That'll work. Okay. Better get the net down here. That looks pretty good to me. All right. We're all set, guys. We can move a little closer to the rods. A little closer to the action here. Yeah, that's better, huh? All right. Whew. I hope your guys' day is going as good as mine. Well, hopefully it's going better. Supposed to be at work today. Got to the job site. I'll tell you in a second. Caught anything? I just started, so I haven't caught anything yet. But you know, we've only been fishing for not even 10 minutes, so we'll see what happens. I hear you. Whew. Yeah, so I was supposed to be at work today, and freaking I show up to work 10 minutes early like I always do, and there's nobody there. So I wait 20 minutes, you know, and now it's 10 minutes after we're supposed to start work, and there's still nobody there. So I'm like, okay, something's going on, you know. I wait another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I should say. So now it's 7:25. We're supposed to start work at 7. There's no one there. None of the other crew, not the boss, nobody. So I'm like, okay, something's up here. I might as well just go home. So I head home and I send the boss a message, you know, hey, I don't know if I just didn't get the message or what, but apparently, you know, nobody was there. So I hope you're okay. I hope everybody's okay. And about 20 minutes later, I get a message that says, oh, I thought I let everybody know we weren't starting work until 8. Well, by then, I was already, you know, 40. I didn't check the message until I got home. So I'm 40 minutes back home already by then. And I'm like, hey, look, man, I'm just going to catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go do some fishing. So here I am. What's happening, guys? Ooh, we got 41 people with us already. So what we've got out here is 2 night crawler lines, 1 power bait line, and we're fishing for rainbow trout. Let's see if we get anything, huh? Good thing is I packed myself a nice lunch to go to work with, and never got a chance to eat lunch at work, so I still have my nicely packed lunch with me, which is great when you're going fishing to have yourself a nice packed lunch. I usually don't remember to do that for myself when I go fishing. So I'm a happy guy. 42 people with us. Thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate every one of you. We are fishing on Yuba River drainage on Englebright Lake. We are fishing for rainbow trout. We got a power bait line out and 2 night crawler lines. And we just started about 15 minutes ago. It was about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, just about 15 minutes ago. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Just doing a little trout fishing. I know we just got started, so hey, don't feel obligated to like the stream, but if you enjoy this type of content, please do so. It'll help us get more viewers on the stream, get more subscribers here. I'd appreciate it. We're here on a beautiful Englebright Lake where we've got super clean, super beautiful water. This is a great place to go swimming too. It's just a little cold this time of the year for people to jump in the water here, but I'll tell you what, on a long, hot summer day, this is a great place to come down to the lake and just take a dive because it gets deep real fast right here. So you could actually dive in off the shore. Dive in and out. Don't dive straight down. But it's a nice place. This is a nice place to swim and spend a day cooling off. Gosh, I sure hope we get a fish today. Sure would make me happy. Florida, what's happening? The sun is kind of in my eyes looking at the screen here, so I can't quite read everybody's names. But thank you guys for being here. I see we got 52 people on the stream. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate that. That's a good crowd for right now. We're fishing for rainbow trout. Just trying to get us some dinner. Trying to catch some dinner. But there's also some real nice spotted bass in this lake. There's also some good smallmouth bass. And there's some different types of fish too. There's what you call what is the other ones? There's a Sacramento Valley minnow pike, otherwise known as squawfish. There's also we got rainbow trout, brown trout, smallmouth bass, spotted bass, red-eye bass, and largemouth bass. There's these trout that they stock in here that don't spawn that are called trapezoid trout that just grow and grow and grow, which would be nice to catch one of them because they're real tasty. They have like a high fat content. They get big too. They're usually real big, like 20-inch trout, 25-inch trout. They're usually pretty aggressive too, so that would be nice. There's not very many crappie anymore. They got swept out in a storm years back. All right, we got 15 likes. Thank you guys so much. Lost connection there for a minute, guys. Are y'all back? And says we're back. But I don't know. This is funny. You guys still with me? Let me know if you guys are with me, if you can hear me. Oh, we're down to 3 viewers. Son of a gun. Well, maybe I'll catch a fish by myself. Hey, if you're still here with me, thank you for hanging in there. Appreciate that. I'm not sure why the connection is so bad. It shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I normally have great service right here. Yeah, normally So I don't know. Maybe it was just a hiccup, something going on with the towers. I hope. You good now? Awesome. Thanks, guys. Yeah, hopefully we get some fish here. That was a little unnerving. Kind of don't know why that was happening. I think I'm going to prop the camera up a little bit at a slight higher angle. So you guys, well, no, I think that's all right, I guess. All right, well, thank you so much. I see we're up to 17 likes. I appreciate that, guys. Let's try and get to 20. I know when we hit like 40 likes, YouTube like starts to blow it up, and we start getting a lot more viewers. So if we can get there, that's great. So far, no bites, but I'm confident we're going to get something. I have to fix something on the screen real fast. Let's see. Let's see. I got to turn the brightness up on the screen. Are we all the way up? I would have thought that was not all the way up yet. Okay. All right. How's that, guys? You all right there? Yeah, that's good. All right, so we're up. I've got 54 viewers, 19 likes. We're doing good, guys. Off to a good start. We are off to a good start. And it's a beautiful day to be fishing. It just feels good out here today. So I'm hoping we'll have a fish short. You know, got to maintain a positive attitude and look for good things. What am I using? We've got night crawlers. What am I using? We've got night crawlers and power bait. So that's what we got on. You liked and subbed. Hey, thank you so much. Just reading some of the comments right now. Yeah. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, this is a good trout fishing lake. There's a lot of rainbow trout in this lake. So it can be really good fishing at times and it can be slow. It's kind of how trout are. Trout will sometimes come in and be very aggressive. Other times you can't find them. So hopefully we're on one of the days when they're feeling aggressive and out here feeding and we're able to pick a couple up. So that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for a few fish. I'm hoping to be able to make a catch and cook video later on. You know, stitch it together with some of what I have on here. We do live today. If we can catch some fish live, we'll make a catch and cook video later out of it. I think that would be really cool. I hope everybody's having a good day out there. So I'm gonna take this off the stand, take that out of the holder. We are in Northern California, or I am in Northern California, and I'm fishing for rainbow trout. And I just put the camera up here in my hand because I couldn't read your comments where it was at. It's just like the sun is just too bright right now. Unable to read the comments where on the stand, so. Pennsylvania, awesome. Awesome. Some good smallmouth bass fishing out there, right? Never been to Pennsylvania myself. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. We're up to 20 likes. That's great. If we can get to 30 likes, we'll be doing totally amazing. Dirty 30. What's happening, partner? Marty B, what's happening? Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, so we've got 2 nightcrawler lines and 1 power bait line out. We're fishing for rainbow trout today. Rainbow trout. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. And just mixing it up. You never know what they're going to be hitting on. Sometimes a power bait works good. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, if you can have a mix of baits out, you're better off than just using one until you can figure out what they're hitting on. All right, be right back, bro. See you in a minute. You know, once you figure out, oh, hey, they're biting on power bait, switch all your lines onto power bait. Don't leave, you know, night crawlers out there when nothing's eating them. Yes, sir. Mini marshmallows? Yeah, they work good too. Put marshmallows on there just to get your night crawlers off the bottom too. If you get that works good. I haven't used night crawlers and marshmallows in a long time, but man, that used to be the go-to bait before. Believe it or not, I remember before there was power bait. So that was the go-to thing. You'd use night crawlers and marshmallows to float your worm, and you'd get the trout to bite that, you know, because it was off the bottom a little ways. But then, you know, we got a power bait, became a thing, and started using, you know, dough baits, and they're pretty good. But I still think night crawlers with a worm inflator is probably the best thing ever. You know, if you've got that worm inflator, right? I don't know where my worm inflator is at right now, or I'd be using a worm inflator right now. I probably just need to go buy a new one. You know, they're only a couple bucks. They're like $3. Get yourself a worm inflator. But that works good for trout. If you have never used one, I actually have a short video explaining how to use a Nightcrawler worm blower. You know, it's like it's got like a little. It's a bottle that's like the shape of like a Elmer's glue bottle, but instead of having a little spout, it has a little kind of dull needle that you just stab the Nightcrawler with, and you just squeeze the bottle, and it inflates the worm with air, which I know sounds brutal, but it works. And you know, maybe you got to do it maybe in two spots, and that's enough air to keep the worm and the hook off of the bottom. And, you know, you check it before you throw it out there, right? Just let it see if it floats the hook. As long as the worm is floating with the hook in it, then it's good to cast out. Your bait's going to be kept off of the bottom, and you'll have a wiggling worm just kind of suspended off the bottom 2 feet, a foot and a half, 2 feet, you know? And that's an excellent way to catch trout. I should have that set up today. That is a go-to one. Little Grass Valley? Yeah, I'd go up there. Yeah. It's a beautiful place. You go over on the dam and catch some smallmouth bass. They're so aggressive. There's some great rainbow trout fishing in there too. You know what else I like to go to is that lake on the way up there on the left-hand side. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it right now. Colorado, huh? Awesome. Awesome, guys. Hey, if you're catching some good ones up there in Colorado, Miss Martin B, I have a community page on the home page here. If you go to my channel page, where you can post pictures of the fish that you catch. It's kind of like a community bragging board. So yeah, please, if you catch a nice fish and you want to share it with everybody, you got a nice picture of it, definitely post it on the community board. I'm really trying to get people to do that and get more fish on there other than just the ones that I've posted. So if anybody listening has some nice fish that they've caught and they want to share a picture of it, please do so on the community board. Just go to, Free and Independent Tourist Fishing, and you will see a space down on the bottom there, or underneath the name of the page, community board, community space, and you can post your picture there. Clear water. Yeah, you know what I mean, though. Um, let's see. Uh, it's a good one. I know that. It's got, yeah. You drive down that little windy road, and then you get out there, and it's I don't remember the dang name of it. Yeah, that would be great, Dirty 30. I'd be happy about that, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, the water here is super clear. Super clear water. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. All right, I can do that. Skipjack Cindy, huh? I can do that. It sounds doable. I can hear the Rangers driving around. Hopefully they don't come down here and give me a hard time. They're not actually Rangers here. They're Army Corps engineers. But they keep an eye on the park. It's pretty laid back here. We are at Englebright Lake on the Yuba River. We're fishing for rainbow trout with power bait night crawlers. I'm hoping to catch a fish, a rainbow trout. That would make me a happy guy. Make me a happy guy. Oh, it's perfect out here right now. Perfect temperature. It's like warm but not hot. Water's bright, clear. Not as well. There is a cloud off in the distance, but I can almost say there's not a cloud in the sky. It's just beautiful. I would think the fish would be wanting to eat something on such a pretty day. Such a pretty day. All right, guys, help me keep that positive energy up. Help me keep that positive energy up. Let's get to 30 likes. We're up at 26. We need 4 to go. So please, if you haven't liked the stream, please do so. Check this out, guys. Look at how pretty that water is. Look at that. All the way back down there. There's the Ranger boats, Army Corps engineers. There's a dam back over there. Pretty cool, huh? Beautiful spot to come and just spend the day and fish. I dig it. So yeah, you know, hopefully we get some fish here shortly. We've been fishing for about 40 minutes now. We've got one power bait line and 2 night crawler lines. If you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, please like the stream. We're trying to get to 30 likes. Trying to get to 30 likes. Waiting for a rainbow trout to bite. No luck yet, but we're staying positive. We're highly confident that we will have a fish in the near future. Highly confident, guys. So the last live stream I did, I fished here, and it was raining the whole time. I was under this little canopy space that the government built over here. It's actually pretty nice. Now that I know I can fish from underneath it when it's raining, I'll probably come out here when it rains and fish. Because it's close to home, and it's close to home, and there's this nice spot for me to fish when it's raining, where I won't really get wet. I mean, you get a little bit wet, but like, you know, you can't go fishing and not get wet if it's raining, right? It's just kind of how it is. Yes, sir. Hope you guys' day is going good. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day. You know, I'm having a good day. We have some visitors. No, we are at Lake Englebright. Lake Englebright. I don't think I've ever fished Lake Sonoma. Should make a point of going up there to fish. Fished a lot of lakes. I want to go back up to Clear Lake and fish. You always catch so many fish in Clear Lake. Nevada County, Yuba County, like right on the border. Right on the border. Got the Yuba River that all flows through here. So we got North Fork, South Fork, and the Middle Fork that pours into this lake. So we've got a lot of fresh water moving through this lake, which is good. Well, you know, the fishing here, it's tricky, man. You know, it's a deep lake. Like right out in front of me, it gets down to be like, okay, right there by that buoy, where you see that buoy, just past that buoy in the middle of the screen, is like 120 feet, or no, 220 feet deep. The dam, you know, right back over there, right, is the deepest point in the lake. Okay, so that's like 290 feet tall, right? So there's some sediment on the bottom of the lake. So it's not quite as deep as 290 feet anymore. But at one time it was, right? And the channel goes way up the lake. If you want to get to the really good trout fishing, you're going to want to go to the back of the lake. And I would go fish there, and I might make a video of fishing back up there. But there's no cell service back up there, so I can't live stream from back there. So I come to this spot to live stream, right? But like, if I'm just trying to fish, you know, I might go to the back of the lake. And now there's a way to get there. You have to go to Rice's Crossing, or otherwise known as, well, first you go down Pleasant Valley Road, which intersects with Highway 20, all the way down to Bridgeport. You're going to pass Bridgeport, which is a bridge, an old covered bridge that goes over the South Fork Yuba River. You're going to make your first left-hand turn past that bridge, right? It's just a dirt road. It takes you over the mountain and then back in, and that's where the North Fork of the Yuba River comes into the back of Lake Eagle Bright, and that's where all the great trout fishing is at. But there's no cell service, or very, very little. So that's why I don't live stream out there. But I could go out there and make a video of just, fishing out there. I probably should, just to kind of mix it up, What's happening? Estereo? Marcadero? Esadero? I can't pronounce your name. Oh, I'm bad at pronunciations. It's not like a common English name. Yeah, thanks for being with me, guys. Keeping me some company while I'm fishing. So if you just joined, the power bait line is off on the left-hand side, right there. And then these two rods are both night crawlers. And we're fishing for rainbow trout. Fishing for rainbow trout. Oh, it's peaceful here. I'm going to put you guys back in the camera holder. It's good. Yeah, it looks like a tree blocked out a little bit of the sun that was blinding me, so I could see where the comments on the screen now. It's better. So there for a minute. I think I could see some fish swimming around over there. I'm not sure. It might just be like shadows creating an illusion. No, it's just the moss reflecting the light. Thanks, Dirty 30. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're still trying to get to 30 likes, guys. You're a standard moderator now, Dirty 30. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Just waiting for the fish to bite now, guys. Getting any bites over there?
No, but I haven't put the worms on yet. When I get the worms on, I will. I'm just ready to put the worm on, you know? And there's a lot of fish I see right here all the time.
Yeah,
Just getting them on the damn pole.
that's right.
That's why I have a lot of patience.
That's you know what I say that all the time.
Yeah, I have
When you master patience, you can master fishing.
right. And see, I like this part of it. I still like this part of it, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the whole waiting and hoping and, you know.
yeah, that's what it's all about.
Once you get that bite where it's just like, oh my God, did you feel that? You know? It's awesome. That's what you go for, you know?
That's right.
I've only felt the big bite with the worms.
Yeah,
Yeah, so far, you know. But yeah, I mean, people fish with this crap, so it's got to work sometimes.
I use it depends on where you're fishing, you know.
Really?
Yeah, like the rubber worms and stuff.
Yeah,
I'll use those in like if I'm fishing for bass
yeah,
in like ponds and like Lake Wildwood. It's got like a lot of bass in it.
yeah.
Um,
I've caught 3 bass out of here, 2 little ones.
there's bass in here for sure.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of trout in this lake. I come to fish this lake for
I
trout.
just want to catch it, you know, and put it back, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're pretty. But,
I like eating trout. When I catch trout, they're coming to my house for a fry dinner.
yeah, I don't fish at all, which is really weird. I'm fishing, but
No, it's not. Fishing's fun. You don't have to eat fish and fish.
it's the anticipation of what possibly, you know.
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect too. It is fun. I don't want no big ass fish, a huge fish that I got to struggle pulling in. But yeah, I want one I can take a picture of that's worthy of getting a picture of. You know?
I hear you.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go get a worm on there though, because I think that'll do the trick.
I'm always trying to catch the biggest fish I can,
Yeah,
but
it's not that difficult getting in. You know,
yeah.
I'm not gonna spend an hour and a half trying to get a stinking fish in that. You know. That way. Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
Like salmon are like that. If you hook a big salmon,
Yeah.
you could fight that fish for a long time. They have so much stamina.
No way.
Yeah. You're like,
At most 5 minutes. You know. At most. But then it made you struggle. You know.
yeah, that's funny because I never thought of it like that. But everybody's got their own what they're after.
I like this part of it just as well as the catching. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
But the reeling it in makes you nervous because you think the line's gonna break.
Oh well, it may. That's part of the suspense.
You have to deal with. You know, if that happens.
Yeah. If that happens, that's always such a heartbreaker.
I have found that some days you're just undoing knots.
Yeah, it happens.
No matter what you try, you're just gonna be in a knot. That was yesterday for me. So today hopefully will be better. You know. 'Cause I was tangling all the time yesterday.
I think I might have had a nibble here.
Right there on the side, that's a hard one. Oh, I didn't know you got full of them. Have you caught anything today?
No, not today.
Don't you, you ever get stuck on that crap right there?
I cast out over it.
Oh,
I'm out past
and
it.
pull it out when you're pulling out away from it when you're pulling it up?
Yeah, you do have to be careful.
Yeah,
You will get snagged up on it.
Lots of lures over there, you know?
Yeah.
That's where I go when I'm looking for hooks or whatever. You know? Yesterday I had one hook left and I found one over here. Yeah, that's just pricey, you know?
It's not cheap anymore.
No, not for just a little thing of hook.
No.
Worms is $5.
I order my hooks online now.
Oh yeah, that's
Just because like they got to be just too expensive at the tackle shop.
yeah,
So I'll order like 50 hooks at a time.
yeah.
And it'll be like $15, you know? But
It's
it's
half the price of what it is.
yeah, exactly. Because they want like $3-4 for 5 or 6 hooks. You're like, geez, it's like $1 a hook. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Just be throwing at trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no. So I order them online now.
What are you using for bait?
A night crawlers and power bait.
They like the power bait?
Sometimes the trout do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that one yet.
And nothing's biting on it today, so we'll see. You know. But I'm patient. I'll give it some time.
And there's lots to enjoy out here too. Just to looking at the lake and the scenery and all that.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
Oh yeah.
This place is good too.
This is a great space to spend a couple hours.
Yes, yes, yes. I love it during the week. People out here.
Yeah. Well, this time of year in general is peaceful. You know, there's not so many boaters and skiers and stuff. And sometimes this area, like right where you're at, will be so hectic you can't fish it at all.
Right? I know.
Yeah.
This is where I like to fish right here. It drives me nuts. I see a phone down there. There's something right there. And over there I see that's like a tool cage. But I see a phone right there.
Wow.
Yeah. And I dropped my glasses right there. It's got a couple things of mine as well. But I've also found some sunglasses too about it. I tried to get that phone out sometimes just because it's a challenge, you know, because I just see it right there. But maybe once the water goes down. I found out, walking in with some rocks in my hand, it'll keep me down in the water, you know.
Yeah, if you just hold on to one when you dive into the water, it'll take you right to the bottom.
Right, right, right. The key is to remember to let go, which I'm sure I should do.
Yeah, you better.
I would hope so.
What's up, Bolly?
Hard to tell what it is, you know. But I'm sure there's a lot of phones in the bottom.
Yeah, I dropped my phone in one time.
My daughter, she one time threw her phone into the raft, and it bounced in and bounced out.
Oh.
I know, she learned a valuable lesson that day, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, don't toss anything
Uh-huh.
when you're on the water. I keep thinking I'm getting a bite, but like I don't think I actually am. I'm just like getting so anxious to catch a fish that
Because the biggest bites that I've gotten with those worms on there. I just don't like putting them on. I have somebody else put it on for me. They're gross. Good luck.
thank you.
Get a big one.
I'm trying. Whew, all right, so we got what, 29 likes? Thank you guys so much. We're still trying to get to 30 likes. That'd be great. If anybody out there that's watching hasn't liked the stream yet, please do so. Help me get to 30 likes. Just talking to that lady fisherman. Lady fisher lady. There's a lot of nice fisher people, you know? She says she gets most of her bites on night crawlers here also. Hope everybody out there's having a good day. We're fishing for rainbow trout here on Eagle Bright Lake. We're using night crawlers and power bait, and they've been soaking for. Oh, we made it to 30 likes. That's totally awesome. Thank you guys. Um, we're using power bait and night crawlers, and the baits have been soaking for just about an hour straight right now. So we need to be patient and see if we don't get a fish here shortly. Usually, you get a fish. You let it soak for an hour or two. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and get lucky here pretty soon now, and something will happen on one of these lines. I'm hoping we get a nice big fat rainbow trout. That's kind of been the goal all day, is to get a nice eating size rainbow trout, something I can take home for dinner and make a catch and cook video. Make a nice catch and cook video in addition to the live stream. I think I might have to run over and take care of some business real fast. I'll be right back, guys. Keep an eye on these. Keep an eye on these fishing poles for me, and I will be back in like 1 minute. All right, I'm back. Any big fish, guys? The Royal Angler. What's happening, bro? Trina? Trina Torres. You have a great day too. I have this amazing trout sandwich here. Oh my goodness. It looks good, huh? I'm gonna eat this off camera. My big gulp. It's a good sandwich. I got this cheddar cheese from Costco. Costco cheddar cheese. It's just good. No fish yet. Man, we got to get a fish. We got to get a fish. How long have we been fishing here now? Let's see. Hour and 10 minutes. Oh, wow. We need a fish, you guys. We need a fish. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. We all gotta say it together. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I don't know. No fish yet, guys. Just not happening right now. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. Sure is pretty here, though, huh? As the light kind of moves around, you see different things in the water here. Hmm. What am I using for bait? How deep is the water I'm at? So, in the middle of the lake out there, it's about 240, 260 feet deep. The dam is like right over there. The dam is 180 almost 300 feet deep, but there's some sediment over the years, so it's not quite that deep. We're fishing with night crawlers and power bait. We're trying to catch trout. That's what's going on. What lake am I at? This is called Ingle Bright Lake up here in Northern California. Super beautiful place. All right, guys. Hey, thank you all so much for liking the stream and supporting the channel. Please consider subscribing. We do a lot of live streams, a lot of stuff that has to do with outdoor activities. So that's what we do. That's what I do. But yeah, we're trying to catch rainbow trout. We've got 1 power bait line and 2 night crawler lines out. And that's what we're doing. That's the plan. Do I ever fish for carp? You know, I used to, when I was a kid, I used to catch a lot of carp. And I realized that it's kind of been like a resurgence in interest in carp fishing. And so I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing some carp fishing. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of people that are into carp fishing these days. And you know, I grew up as bass fishing and trout fishing and fishing for rockfish out in the ocean and stuff, and I never really targeted carp, but I saw them in this lake that I grew up next to, and I wanted to catch them because I saw them and they're big. And so at about the age of 17, I figured out how to catch carp, and I was using corn. And I would kind of cheat, you know. I was a youngster. I would throw a handful or 2 of corn out in the water and get a school of them out in front of me, and then I would cast a hook with no bobber and no weight, a real light line, and just cast it out as far as I could with like 2 pieces of corn on it, and I would hook some really big carp that way. So I got into doing that for a couple summers, and I got very successful at it. So yeah, I've caught carp, and they're a freight train to fight. I mean, they fight like you hooked a horse, you know. So I understand the game fish in it, you know. Yeah, I get it. Well, in California, you're not supposed to chum the water at all. So, unless you're out in the salt water, then you can chum. But freshwater, you're not allowed to. So I was cheating where I'm at. But I was, you know, I was a kid. I was like 17, 18 when I did all that. And then I really didn't fish for him again for a long time. But now I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should just make some good dough balls, you know, with like cornmeal, some chunks of fresh corn, and, you know, like some coconut oil, like as a binder that won't, you know, fall apart in the water. Anyhow, make some good carp, some good carp bait, you know. Make some bait balls, and see if I can't catch them that way. Because there's a great carp fishing lake where I catch catfish at. There's also a bunch of carp in there. So if you watch my shorts, you'll see me fishing in the same spot for catfish like over and over. And I catch a lot of catfish there. But there's also some really good well, that's cool. It's really each state has their own set of rules and regulations, and I don't really think they're based on uh, any rhyme or reason. They're just somebody made them up a long time ago, and that's what they stuck with, right? So that's what happens. But I get it. Yeah, no, but I've definitely been thinking about it. I need to stop thinking about it and go do it before it gets to be too cold out here for them. Because I know they're more active during the summer and when the water's fairly warm. Just go catch a few fatties. I think that would be cool. Do you got any videos about yeah, I definitely should, huh? Just curious, you got any videos about carp fishing on your channel? The Royal Angler? I'll subscribe to your channel and check it out, see what you got. If you're subscribed to me, I can just look through my new subscribers list and find you. But the Royal Angler, that's a good name for a channel. Oh, cool. I'm gonna check out your channel for sure. I'm gonna find out some of your bait recipes because that sounds cool, man. I'm into that. I'm kind of like all things fishing now, like I saltwater fish for halibut, rockfish. There's even a couple videos of me catching shark out in the San Francisco Bay. I'll go pier fishing. I'll go crabbing for Dungeness crab, um, which actually opens in just a couple days here in California, the season. But yeah, and then I'll come back to freshwater and fish for trout, bass, bluegill, catfish. I love it all. There's not much in fishing that I'm not into. So yeah, definitely catching some 20-pound carp would be nice. I'm into that. Oh wow. Well, that's pretty cool, man. Good for you. That's a whole genre you got set up there. That's excellent. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll give it another go. Kind of inspired me a little bit. I'm gonna turn my camera around. Put the holder here. Guys up here. Yeah, that's all three. I'm gonna finish eating my sandwich. The fly buzzing around me. I better eat it before it gets to it. Here comes a nice little fishing boat. Hey guys, Life Doodles 59. We are still fishing for trout here. It's slow. What more can I say? I just heard the guys in the boat say that they did not catch anything. Thank you, Royal Ranger. He says he fluctuated. Well, you gotta go, you gotta go. So we've got 2 lines out, or 3 lines out. 2 with night crawlers and 1 with power bait. We're fishing for rainbow trout. We're in Northern California at Englebright Lake. And that's what we're doing. We're fishing for trout. So far, we have not had any luck, which is a bummer. And my boots are falling apart. That's even more of a bummer. I just felt the seams where they're busted. Dang. Time to go buy a new pair of boots. Just what I need to do. All right. Enough of that. Do it again and I'll ban you from the channel. Okay. You're just being weird. Sorry, bud. Just 24 hours. You're not banned forever. Sure is pretty out here. Gosh, I sure wish I would catch a fish. I mean, we've been trying for a while now. See how much juice my phone's got left. 36%. I'm going to buy some batteries for this thing this next weekend so I can stream for more than just 2 or 3 hours. I want to be able to stream for like a good 8 hours. You know? See what happens then. I need to get a chest holder for the camera too. That's the next thing I need to get. We're at 34 likes. If we can get to 30, 35, even say we can get to 40 likes, that'll be awesome. So if you're watching, if you're enjoying any of this, please like the stream. Help me get to 40 likes. And that would be totally cool. All right, we got 35. That's something. We're moving along. We're getting there. Oh. A little choppy here, huh? Yeah. One of these rods has got to get a fish. Been plenty patient with them. I mean, come on now. Right? Like, they've been in there for about an hour and a half. All three of them. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, we've been patient. So I always say, you know, you master patience, you master fishing. It's kind of one of my sayings on the stream. But, oh yeah, I love live bait. That's how you get them big halibut. It's also how you get them big largemouth bass. Put on a whole bluegill. It works great. It really does. Minnows work all right too. I've caught some big largemouth bass on minnows. Live bait works great. The Good Crusader. Thank you for being here, brother. Yeah, so we're trying to get to 40 likes right now. So if you haven't liked the stream, please help me out and help me get to 40 likes. That's what's going on. What do you use live bait for? Crusader? These people are talking in the background about pee and mice and stuff. I don't get it. Last time I was in San Francisco, I was catching smelt with shrimp lures for the crab snares. Yeah, that perfect bait for crab. You know, perfect bait for crab. So, yeah, I use in the San Francisco Bay Area. I go down there and catch jack smelt and those little 7-Eleven perch, the silver side perch. I use those for halibut down in the bay. It's my favorite bait. And I usually catch my own bait. I don't like to go buy live bait like most of the other boats down in the Bay Area do. To me, it's like, you know, it's just going to cost you that much more to catch the fish. You know, and for me, catching the fish is like you're trying to save money, right? Like, I mean, I do anyways. I usually, if I'm catching halibut, they're going in my freezer. I'm not trying to spend more money catching the halibut than I would just by buying some halibut steaks. Now, halibut steaks are 30 bucks a pound now, so you could argue you're still. Oh, there's a bite. We had a nibble. Dang it. Oh no. I put that on. I'm sorry, guys. That was my fault. Still getting used to using this holder. But if the fish, we had a nibble, but then I missed it. Or I don't know if you want to say I missed it or what, but I did not hook the fish. I sit down right here next to these rods. See if we can't be nearby them. Maybe we'll get a fish to bite right here. Sure hope so. Excuse me. Yeah, something was tugging on that middle rod. All American Prepper 13. What's up, brother? So if you're watching the channel and you haven't subscribed or liked the stream, please do so. Do a lot of fishing, outdoor stuff. This pretty water, huh? So 37 likes right now. We're trying to get to 40. Please help me out and get to 40 likes. Like the stream if you haven't already done so. We're attempting to get to 40 likes. We're fishing for rainbow trout. We've got 2 night crawler lines and 1 power bait line. We just had a bite on the middle rod. So that's what's happening. Hopefully we get another one. Wasn't just a hit and run. But I'm going to probably have to reel that center rod up here in a minute. And see if... Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, bud. Gonna have to see if that center rod's bait was stolen here in a minute. So, I'll be doing that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull it up. So, hang out right there. Or right there. I think that's better for right now. Probably most of the worm is still on there. But we're gonna check and see. So the whole worm is on there. There's something pulled part of it off the hook though. Put that back on there. All right, here we go. Let's put this out there. Right there. Found a rope. All right. Let's back out. So we got 2 lines out with night crawlers on, the 2 white rods. And the rod on the left-hand side is power bait. We're fishing for rainbow trout. We are on Ingle Bright Lake. That's what's happening. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watching. I appreciate you. Not sure exactly how much longer we're going to be streaming today, but I might move to another spot or something like that. Set up somewhere else. But we're here right now. Yeah, we're trying to catch a couple of rainbow trout for dinner. These guys are going to come home with me today. At least that is the plan. But to be totally honest, it's been a slow day fishing. So I don't know if I'm going to actually get dinner here. Sure is nice out here. I would think
Yeah, it's got more hair than I do.
that
Way shorter. Instead of
that we'd catch something, you know. I mean, the weather's like perfect for fishing, and the water's like glass. You know, some night crawlers, some power bait. Seems like we should have a fish, but it's just slow. 1:30 over here right now. Yeah, it's just a slow day fishing, but it's a beautiful day fishing. It's a beautiful day fishing. Thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in and spent some time with me. We try and catch some fish this most gorgeous Wednesday afternoon.
have a good one, you guys.
Most gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. So if you're just joining, we're fishing for rainbow trout. We're out here on Englebright Lake in Northern California. I got 2 nightcrawler lines on and 1 power bait line. And that's what we're fishing with. Whisker Biscuit, what's happening, brother? No, it's been a slow day. It's been a slow day. But I don't know. I probably should have gone catfishing today. I feel like I would have had a catfish by now. I went trout fishing and here I am. It's just how it goes sometimes. Just how it goes. Ah, the noisy lady. It's a beautiful day. It is. It's a gorgeous day out here. Great day to fish. Great day to fish. Mark Gold, what's happening? Thank you for joining. Waiting for a bite on one of these rods. Waiting for a bite on one of these rods. Trying to catch a big trout. I know they're in there. And I know they bite. Just got to have my line in the right place at the right time and be patient enough to be here long enough to catch them, you know? It's one of them things where, like, you can't catch them if you're not there. You don't have your line in the water. It's not going to happen, you know? I'm not saying that it's easy. Doesn't always happen right away. Sometimes it doesn't happen at all. But you've got to put the time in or you're not going to catch anything. It's just how it goes. How big do they get in here? Whisker Biscuit? They get big. Every year there's some good 25-inch rainbows caught out of here. You know, these aren't usually little rainbow trout in this lake. They put these trout in here that are called like trapezoid, something like that. And now they don't spawn. They just eat and grow, eat and grow, eat and grow. And so there's some big trout. They're rainbow trout, but they're just like genetically altered to where that they don't have babies. Mark Gold, you've been having trouble breathing for 2 weeks. Oh, that's horrible, man. I hope you get better. I hope you get better. So, hey guys, I've been trying to get to 40 likes for a while. So, if you could help me get to 40 likes, that would be totally great. Yeah, there's some big trout in here. My biggest trout, personally, my biggest trout was like 22 inches. My son caught a 20-inch rainbow trout here one year, and just like right across over by those houseboats over there. All right, we got to 39 likes. That's freaking awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And I used to work at the marina here for a while, and the owner of the marina, he gets these trout in pens, and then he feeds them for like 3 or 4 months, and he releases them. But when you're feeding the trout, these schools of trout will come up, and feed on all the extra pellets that get out of the pens. It's pretty crazy. And when that's going on, you see all these giant trout. I mean, some of them will be like 30, 35 inches. It's wild. So they're in here. Well, we're still waiting for the fish to bite, so I'm hoping that they still bite. I'm still confident that we can catch a fish. Not as confident as I was when I first started, but I'm still confident. I'm still hopeful that I will still catch a fish today sometime. I am getting low on battery power, so I might only be able to go here for like another half an hour. But hey, it's better than nothing, right? Let's see here. There we go. Put you in the camera holder. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Stretch my legs a little bit. Wait for this big one to come up here. Oh, guys. I don't know. Putting the effort out, but I'd love to catch a big one like that too. Oh, I'd love to catch anyone right now. Damn. But I don't know. Fishing's kind of slow today. Damn. She's been on my life. Thanks for being here with me, guys. I see I got 16 people on the stream. Appreciate you guys. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. Whatever y'all are doing. Well, there's a fish. Tell me if y'all can see this. Right in the middle of the stream, there's a bass swimming in the water down there. Oh, it's hard to tell. It's hard to see. A little ripple on the water makes it hard to see. There's a spotted bass. Some good spotted bass in this lake. All right, we made it to 40 likes. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate that. I really do. We could just get a fish to bite now. Make it all worth it. Yeah, this is a super clear lake. It's like it's just gorgeous. The river that dumps into this lake, the Yuba River, is the all-time highest producing gold river in the world. This stream of water right here produced more gold, placer gold nuggets than any other river in the history of the world. Crazy, huh? This is where the California gold rush took place. You know, before they put the dam in and turned it into a lake. But here, all the way to the top of the Sierras, loaded with gold. And they actually built this lake, or built the dam to capture hydraulic mining runoff, which then was later banned and never allowed to start again. Well, I guess they banned it before they built the dam. Then they built the dam thinking that they could restart the hydraulic mining. But then they were just never able to get the permits to restart it. So now we just have this gorgeous lake. What bait and hooks am I using? I have treble hooks on and one power bait right over there on the left, and then 2 night crawlers over here on the right. So the 2 poles with the 2 white rods have night crawlers, and the pole on the left is the black and green over there and white is power bait. And they've got a sliding egg weight swivel, and then about 2 feet of leader line, and then the treble hook. That is the setup, boys. I like using the sliding egg weights. It's my favorite setup. I use those with everything. Well, almost everything. I don't use them out in the ocean that much. Depends on what I'm fishing for in the ocean. But basically, I use the sliding egg weight for like everything freshwater. Bass, trout, catfish. I'll use a sliding egg weight. Thanks for being here with me, guys. Say I got 29 people with the stream now. We got 40 likes. Let's go to 45. Help me out. We're fishing for rainbow trout out here on the Yuba River. This is Englebright Lake on the Yuba River is how I should say it. Trophy trout fishery. There are very large rainbow trout in this lake, and that's what we're fishing for. That's what's on the roster today, guys. Fat rainbow trout. Not an easy target, I got to tell you. Caught plenty of them here, but they're finicky fish. It's like sometimes they're biting and sometimes they're just not. So today it feels like it's one of those days where it's just not. But I'm not giving up. I'm still hanging in there. We're going to keep fishing for a while longer. Check my battery. Ooh, getting short. We go a while longer. All right, we got 41 likes. Help me get to 45 likes, guys. Trying to get to 45 likes. Help me out. Of the rods. So the two rods on the right are heavier. Well, they're all actually kind of heavy rods. They're all capable of casting probably 1.5 ounces. I have 1/2 ounce weights on there now, or 3/4 ounce weights. I'm not sure exactly, but that's probably what they're rated for. I don't know exactly what they're rated for offhand, but just off of using different rods over the years, that's about what they're capable of. You might be able to pack on some more weight than that, but realistically, that's what they're good for. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. But I'm not the owner of YouTube. I'm just, a YouTube creator. I see we're up to 43 likes. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate everybody. We're trying to get to 45. We need 2 more likes to go and we'll be there. Tina Thong, thank you for being here with me. Wow, we're almost there, guys. We're at 45 right now. 44. Almost made it. The next person that likes it is going to push us up to 45. You can only like it once, guys. Sorry. You take it away if you like it twice. Oh, man, it's nice out here. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's just kind of perfectly warm. It's unusual to have this kind of weather here. During the winter, it's very hot. During the winter. during the summer, it's very hot. It can get to be about 110, 115 degrees here. And then during the summer, then during the winter, it gets pretty cold. Not super cold, but cold enough where it's, you need a jacket to be out here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here with me. Gear. Well, I got a net right here. I've got my stand, which I set this little camera holder on there. I've got a tackle bag and a couple bags of other stuff. Pretty simple. I don't have a lot of gear out here. Pretty simple. I have some more tackle in the trunk of my car too. And I got a chair I'm sitting in and some lunch gear. But yeah, that's all I got out here. I do have a bunch more fishing tackle. It's just all on my boat. I have most of my fishing tackle on my boat, which I need to go out and see this week. I'm like deprived. Go see my boat. Oh, the world, the bills, they just stack up, man. The bills are just stacking up. Try to go to work and things get in your way. It's just like, damn. I don't know anymore, guys. I need to get this channel monetized so I can do some 8-hour live streams fishing in different places and, get paid to go catch fish and stuff in different places. If I had the channel monetized, I could probably go out to the ocean and, catch crabs and surf fish and actually get by doing that. What's happening? Idolacom 851. Because I have all my saltwater gear, or even just take my boat out on the Delta and fish out on the Delta and have videos of that. Because I've put a lot of time and effort into building the YouTube channel. I've put like about 3 years into building the channel up, and I've gotten pretty close to 1,000 subscribers now. I'm probably up to I'll bet you when I'm done with this stream, I'll have 780, 775 subscribers. I don't know how many, but I always get a few when I do live streams. And eventually, when I have enough subscribers, I can just go fish, but I do need to catch some fish. And today we're not really catching any fish. So it's one of them days where I'm just fishing, not catching. It happens. It happens to everybody that fishes a lot. But I'm going to hang it in here for probably another 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. And I'm probably going to shut the stream down because I'm getting short on battery. Getting short on the battery. Still going though, still hopeful. I'm still hopeful that we will catch a fish before the end of the stream. I'm also still hopeful we'll get to 45 likes. So if you just joined, please like the channel. Please help me get to 45 likes. What a beautiful day to sit out by the lake. What a beautiful day to sit by the lake. I mean, it's just perfect out here. It's like, it's warm. It's not like hot. It's not freezing cold. It's just kind of perfect. Just kind of perfect. So if you're just joining, we're fishing for rainbow trout. The rod on the left-hand side is power bait. These two rods here are night crawlers. And yeah, we're fishing for rainbow trout up here on Eagle Bright Lake in Northern California. On the Yuba River. Eagle Bright Lake on the Yuba River. Hey, thank you. I hope I do too. I hope you have a great day. I hope everybody watching has a great day. Well, here comes a helicopter from somewhere. Well, there goes the helicopter. There he is. Just flying overhead. Probably. Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh gosh. Problematic. Right there. Well, see that guy? That's what's known as a squawfish or Sacramento Valley pike. So we got one. Check you guys right here. This is not what we're after. Oh, broke the hook. So that's the fish. Minnow pike. Pretty fish. So we got one though, right? There he goes. That's not an eater. Very bony. But it was a fish. Well, it's better than nothing. Gosh, I was trying to get the camera in here in my little holder and it just wouldn't go in when I had the fish on there. I was really hoping that was going to be a big trout. Not today. I'm going to put this rod up for right now. Well, considering the battery is about to go dead, I'm gonna call it a day on that one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being out here with me. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. Tight lines to you. Take care of each other. Be good. Have a good one. Thank you again. Have a good one.